everybody. Today I am brewing up an extra special bitter, an English bitter, and thought it'd be really good for the summer. Real simple recipe. It's made with Maris Otter and the Crystal 60, and I'm going to add 3 different English hops to it: East Kent Goldings, North Down, and Target for the bittering. It's kind of an extra special bitter. It's kind of I think the top level of the original gravity's 1.060. So this one is actually at 1.058. And I think the bittering limit is the IBUs is like 50. I think the bittering on this one is like 38. So but anyway, so you know, this one's coming in at, I believe it's about 5.5 ABV, but real simple beer, nice for summer. And with the English hops, I love English bitters. I love all things English, but anyway, so it should be fun. Had a tough time. I'm waiting for my mash to mature, or however you say that, to finish. And had a tough time. I thought I had the mash temperature way too high. Added cold water to it, just a little bit, half a liter maybe, and then you know, mixed it in and everything. And then I took the temperature reading, and it was like is way too low. So then I had to add hot water to it. I don't know if you've ever gone through that, but right now it's just right into the lower end of the temperature range for mashing. So I'm going to end up with a beer that's probably not real heavy or thick, but it's going to have a little more alcohol. So hopefully the Crystal 60 that's in it, because I added a full pound of that, hopefully that'll make up for the low mash temperature. But anyway, so I'll get you a little bit of footage, make it real quick, and let you be on your way. But anyway, English Special Bitter, I think I'm going to call it my, just to put an English phrase or notion into it that we don't use here in the United States, cracking. So it's going to be called my Cracking English Bitter. Finished with my boil. My main concern is making sure I don't have any DMS flavor or off flavor in the beer, and you get rid of that by boiling with the lid off, letting the steam out. DMS is a kind of a cream corn kind of flavor that is in poorer quality beers. that you can taste, and it's definitely an off flavor. Not a big concern with darker beers because their stronger flavors kind of cover it up and hide it. DMS is not bad for you or anything, it just tastes kind of off. So for this English bitter, which is a lighter beer, I am boiling it for 70 minutes. DMS occurs if a beer is underboiled, you know, less than an hour. So I'm making sure that this is you know, a rolling boil, the lid's off, the steam's escaping, and for at least an hour, and like I said, in this case, 70 minutes. A little shot of the oatmeal stout. Getting ready to put it into the secondary. So I've racked the stout from this vessel to the one below, and what is left is the yeast cake in the bottom. And I will dump my cooled down bitter, ESB, right on top of that, and that'll be I'll use that for the yeast. So my beer that's cooled down is in here. The bitter is in here. It's about 70 degrees, and this I'm going to filter the beer with this bag because all my hops were in there free floating. And then remember, this is the actual this is the yeast cake from the stout. The only disadvantage to using the yeast cake from the stout is it might make this a little darker because the stout is so dark, and this yeast is very dark. But anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put this, the cooled down beer, into here, filter it out, and then put it right on top of the yeast cake. First, a hydrometer reading. Looking for 1.058. Kind of foamy. 1.058 is what we're looking for. We're right at 1.060, I would say. But that's good. And this is the easiest way, really, to use yeast. And that is leave it in the bucket and pour your beer right on top of it after it cools down. That's it.